Follow my Twitch and Discord, link in the description below. All right, this is Overwatch hero tier list for gold and plat lobbies. And before anyone gets upset about me ranking your hero too low, and you're just like, what do you mean, bro? I fry as that hero in gold and plat lobbies. Well, what about the matches when you get fried or when you lose? Because if you actually fried as your hero all the time, you wouldn't be gold or plat, now would you? All right, let's kick it off. Reinhardt, S tier. Reinhardt players, D tier. Because while you can always get a good Rein, there's always that one. I had one in my game not too long ago. We had like 30 seconds left to hold, and he decided to charge into the enemy backline and die, and then we lost. So, you know. Sigma, I'd say he's A tier. He's pretty good in the gold and plat lobbies. People have a good handle on him. As well as Ramatra, Hog, D tier. I have not seen a good Hog player since nerf. Along with Doomfist, also D tier. I've never met a good Doom player in gold and plat on my team or the enemy team that doesn't just feed. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. That's my experience. Diva, I'd say B tier. Either they're really, really good or they get destroyed constantly. Junker Queen, C tier. I meet few decent Junker Queens. Sometimes they're all right. I think she's like one buff away from being a really, really good hero. Zarya, this might surprise some people. A tier. A lot of games where I go against the Zarya, people don't understand like how to kill her, and they just end up feeding her, and she always runs around with 100% charge. It blows my mind. Orisa, I'm gonna put her in A tier as well. She in the gold and plat lobbies, she does good enough. She never fucking dies, and that's all you can ask for. Winston, C tier. I see so many Winstons diving in and dying nonstop, but he can still be useful sometimes. And Hammond, the ball, wrecking ball, he is D tier, unfortunately. People just, they don't have a good enough grasp on him in the gold and plat lobbies. Ashe, I'm gonna put her at D tier. Most of the time they're just missing their shots, and if you do get that one lucky game where they do hit their shots, they don't hit enough of them. Junkrat, S tier. I mean, what can I say? Junk spam gets all the kills. Genji, nerf him or buff him, C tier. It's Genji, dude. Like, either they're the best player on your team or they're the worst player on your team. I think in my entire time of playing Overwatch, which is now almost 300 hours, I've met one good Genji player, and he wasn't even gold or plat. He was diamond too. So Sojourn, C tier. I haven't been seeing very many Sojourn players, and the Sojourns in these ranks don't hit their shots. So yeah. Mei, A tier. I mean, it's Mei. She's easy to use, and she dominates the gold and plat scene. Pharah, S tier. I mean, dude, it's Pharah. People don't understand how to shoot somebody out of the sky. When I'm playing tank, my DPS play Reaper Junkrat into a Pharah, and we lose. It's like 99% of my games. Bastion, S tier. I mean, who doesn't want that max amount of damage output? He dominates. Reaper, A tier. Good pick. He's solid. He gets the job done. Soldier 76. I feel like he's an A tier pick. I mean, he can heal himself. His visor, nano visor, and visor in general just goes hard. It's a good, solid ultimate. Helps you win team fights. Echo, D tier. I have yet to meet a good Echo player. Maybe once I get to a higher rank, I might meet one. Hanzo. Hanzo's a solid B. And the reason why is he's like very hit or miss. Whenever he's on, whenever you have a Hanzo on your team, he misses every single shot, and he just can't land anything. Enemy Hanzo, on the other hand, they are a headshot master, or they're just having the game of their life. Sombra, D tier. It's Sombra. They don't really do much. She's a really hard character, by the way. Symmetra, S tier. I mean, her turrets, you charge up the microwave, and you just, you can fry people. Torb. I put Torb at B. And once you get the gold and plat, people learn how to shoot his turret sometimes, and hitting his little dagger things is kind of hard. His primary fire. So, but he's a good pick. Tracer, D tier. You do not meet good tracers in gold and plat. I don't care how good you think you are at Tracer. You're not good if you're in gold and plat. Widowmaker, C tier. even a Widow that can't hit their shots that good is still kind of scary because like every once in a while they'll just send one in and pick one of your healers and you'll lose the team fight. It's ridiculous. Cassidy, I'm also putting him at C. You know, every once in a while you get some dude who sometimes hits his shots, but it's pretty rare in Gold and Plat to have people consistently game in, game out who hit their shots. Zenyatta, C. I feel like Zenyatta's in this rank just kind of die. That's my experience. Ana, A. Anas are gods. I have never met a bad Ana. Well, actually, I changed that. I have met a bad Ana, but the majority of Ana mains are very, very good at the game. Briggs, D. Most Briggs, in my experience, try to frontline and end up getting killed by the enemy tank. Baptiste. I'll put Bap in the A category. Usually Baps are pretty good. Lucio, C. Lucios are sometimes good, but most of the times, Lucios and Golden Plat, I feel like they end up having the most deaths on the team for the majority of games that I've played. Kiriko, S tier. I mean, who doesn't want a Kiriko on their team? Moira, this might shock some people. I'm gonna put her up in S. You could argue A, but she still dominates, I feel like. Actually, nah. Most of the time, I'll put her in A. S might be too much for her. And then Mercy. What do I do with Mercies? I think you're allowed a good A spot. But yeah, that's my opinion right now. Golden Plat scene. And if you argue anything else, you're probably a Golden Plat player just like me. So, you know, suck it. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.